Mě zajímá, kolik mám místa na disku. Jedu. Aple. Prosím. 180 giga. 30 minut mi zabírá zase, já nevím. Giga. 2 giga. Vrůk Lamar. Lama.
I see you insist on wandering the halls of our enclave when you should be busy studying your lessons.
My training is going well.
It appears that soon you will achieve the rank of Padawan. Master Jar is most impressed with your progress, but I cannot help but wonder if you move forward too quickly. I see you insist
of the Jedi Code.
You do not know the Jedi Code? Without knowledge of those doctrines, all your training will be for naught. All Jedi must know the Code. Its tenets are the fundamental teachings of our order. There is no emotion. There's peace. There's no ignorance. There's knowledge. There is no passion. There is serenity. There is no chaos. There is harmony. There is no death. There is the Force. Learn these truths, apprentice, or we shall all regret the decision to accept you.
Hlavně, že on je na mě nastaraný. There is no emotions, there is peace, jasně.
I see you.
I would like to ask some questions.
I suppose such desires are inevitable, though I fear you may seek knowledge for which you are not prepared. Yet I will do my best to guide your quest.
But can you tell me about Bastila?
Bastila, the young Jedi, holds great promise and great danger. She can do much for both the Republic and the Council. Without her skill in battle meditation, the Sith Armada would have conquered the galaxy long ago. But despite her command of the Force, Bastila is still young. She is a Jedi, but she has not attained the rank of Master. The Council would do well to remember this before we lay the fate of the galaxy on her slender shoulders. You would do well to focus more closely on your lessons. The Force is strong with you, but you need training and guidance in the ways of the Jedi, lest you suffer a fate similar to that of Revan.
Jinak jsme asi, já nevím, v jedné pětině hry. Jo. Moje 3 hodiny po půlnoci. Moje minulý hraní má 66 hodin a to jsem všechno proklikával. To je úžasné, všechno je dobumaný. To zvedá, kolik to bude mít, takže podle mě, že na YouTube je limit pro seznam videí je 200 videí, to bude mít jedno video 50 minut, no to by mi to vyšlo.
I see you insist. I suppose such desires are inevitable, though.
Is there anything you can tell me about Revan and Malak?
Revan was once a promising Padawan, but ever eager to learn more about the Force. Revan sought knowledge of ancient Sith magics, foolishly ignoring the dangerous lure of the dark side. When the Mandalorian invasion came, Revan seized the opportunity it presented. Many Jedi flocked to the Outer Rim to follow the charismatic young knight, and many fell under the sway of the dark side.
What happened on the Outer Rim to corrupt Revan?
I do not believe Revan and Malak were corrupted on the Outer Rim. They had begun their journey down the dark path long before the Mandalorian threat appeared. Here on Dantooine, they discovered a sinister cave, a place where the strength of the dark side overwhelms the light. Perhaps this discovery was what first corrupted them. Or perhaps they sought the cave out because they were already corrupted. Whatever the explanation, the Order was unable to turn them back to the light. Had the Council taken more decisive action in this matter, perhaps Revan and Malak could have been stopped. But in this we failed. You would do well to focus more closely on your lessons. The Force is strong with you, but you need training and guidance in the ways of the Jedi, lest you suffer a fate similar to that of Revan.
Jeskyně, kde temná strana přemáhá světlo. To asi, že tím asi myslí, že v té jeskyni je tma.
I see you insist on one.
You often seem angry with me, Master Baruch. Have I displeased you?
If you find me overly critical, perhaps it is because you do not fully understand what is at stake. For 15,000 years, the Republic has brought peace and stability to the galaxy. Now the Republic may be destroyed because we, the Jedi, have failed them. Revan and Malak were paragons of the ideals the Order seeks to uphold. Yet they succumbed to the temptations of the dark side. When Revan fell, Malak took up the mantle of Dark Lord of the Sith. Should Malak be stopped, what is to stop another Jedi from taking his place? This is the burden we Masters must carry. Only through strict training and relentless lessons can we prevent the Dark Master from being reborn. That is why the Order can brook no failure in our apprentices and pupils. That is why I can accept nothing but perfection from you. You would do well to focus more closely on your lessons. The Force is strong with you, but you need training and guidance in the ways of the Jedi, lest you suffer a fate similar to that of Revan.
Jo. Nějak nemám rád ten jejich propadený, vypatlaný hrát jedajský, protože to je banda idiotů. Takže oni tady stojí, čumí. Mezitím Mandalorici unesli jednu holku. Kdo ví, co s ní dělají už po měsíce, jestli vůbec je naživu. Oni tady sedí, koukají, nic se nesere. Banda hypokritických zmetků. Nic víc. Co říká počítač? Kam se děje? Jedi Guardians stand for button physical purpose. Because Jedi Consulars seek to master the awesome power of the Force. Jedi Sentinels seek to find a balance between these two extremes. Tell me more about the Jedi Guardian. Jedi Guardians battle against the forces of evil on the dark side. They focus on combat training and masterful use of the lightsaber. Basic class after blah 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 blah. Slow skill progression, fast feet progression. Jedi Guardians gain the Force jump feet automatically. This feat allows them to instantly close the distance and attack the opponent within 10 meters. Tell me more about the Jedi Council. Jedi Council seek to bring balance to the universe. They focus less on physical combat and more on mental disciplines in order to augment their mastery of Force. Slow skill progression, slow feat progression. Jedi Consoles gain the Force Focus feat automatically. This feat makes it harder for opponents to resist their Force powers. Tell me more about the Jedi Sentinel. Jedi Sentinels ferret out deceit and injustice, bringing out them to light. They strike a balance between the physical and mental disciplines of the Jedi Order. Average skill progression, slow feat progression. Jedi Sentinels gain Jedi Immunity feat automatically. This makes them immune to fear. Show me the statistical comparisons of all the skills. Yeah, look.
Greetings, my young pupil. Your progress has been most remarkable so far. Are you here to continue your training in the ways of the Jedi?
I am ready to continue my training.
Soon your apprenticeship will end, and you will be granted the title of Padawan, the lowest rank of those within the Jedi Order. Yet first you must prove yourself worthy in the traditions and customs of our Order, as handed down from master to pupil for 1,000 generations. You must successfully complete 3 tests before you earn your place among the Jedi.
I'm ready for the test, Master.
These tests will see if you have truly mastered the training you have been given, both mental and physical. Upon completing these tests, you will pass from apprentice to Padawan and join in the ranks of the Jedi. First, I will test your knowledge of the Jedi Code. These tenets must always guide your actions. In everything you do, you must always be conscious of their wisdom. You must now prove you have a Jedi's understanding of the code by completing these fundamental precepts of our order. There is no emotion.
Is no emotion, there is peace. Co tak? Peace. There is peace. There is peace.
There is no ignorance.
There is knowledge.
There is no passion.
There is serenity.
There is no chaos.
There is harmony.
There is no death.
There is the Force.
You have learned your studies well, apprentice. It will not be long before you are a full member of our order. But first, you must pass the second test and learn about the most prized possession of a Jedi, the very symbol of our order, the lightsaber.
Yay!
The lightsaber is the traditional weapon of our order. It is a symbol of a Jedi's skill, dedication, and authority. And each lightsaber is as individual as the Jedi who wields it. The blade is made of pure energy, focused by polished crystals in the hilt. As the second test, each Jedi must construct his lightsaber with his own hands. And now it is your time. Speak with Master Dorak, and he will guide you through the choosing of a crystal.
Doughty spot. Krystal, krystal! Dejte mi všechny krystaly. Všechny krystaly! Možná na Korriban přidám někam černý krystal, to je nefajn.
Ah, you have come, young apprentice, at Master Zar's bidding. He sees great promise in you, as do I. The time has come for you to choose the color of your lightsaber. This color also reflects your demeanor and position within the Order.
What colors are there?
Blue is the color of the Jedi Guardian. This Jedi battles against the forces of evil and the dark side. They focus more on combat training and use of the lightsaber. Yellow is the color of the Jedi Sentinel. This Jedi ferrets out deceit and injustice, bringing it to light. They focus less on combat and more on other skills and abilities. Green is the color of the Jedi Consular. This Jedi seeks to bring balance to the universe. They mediate between other groups, using their powers to end conflict and preserve peace.
I want to be a Jedi Sentinel.
Indeed. We shall see. I will now ask you questions, and your responses will indicate which class you lean most towards. A woman and her small child are beset by a desperate-looking group of thugs. They're menacing her with weapons, and she screams to you for help. What do you do?
Help them flee.
Indeed. Very well. On to the next question. You are in combat with a dark Jedi allied with the Sith. There is a pause in the combat. What do you do?
Try to see a weakness in his technique.
Yes, I suspected as much. Now for the next question. There is a locked door, and your goal lies on the other side. What do you do?
Zaťukám. I will try to picture it.
I am beginning to see a pattern here, apprentice. I have a feeling about what you would be best at. But first, the final question. You are the head of an enclave on a contested world. The Dark Jedi have infiltrated and are causing unrest across the planet. What do you do?
Try to lure them out into a trap.
Yes, I thought as much. As I suspected, you would be most suitable as a Jedi Sentinel.
No shit.
Which color and path do you believe yourself most suited to, apprentice?
Yellow, the path of the Jedi Sentinel.
Here is a yellow crystal for your lightsaber. Go speak to Master Jar again, and he will instruct you in how to construct it.
Fine. Skills. Jenom 3 body. Feats. Weapon proficiency lightsaber. Jedi defense. Force immunity fear. Jedi sense. Force sensitive. Designing affects each Padawan uniquely, allowing them to grow in ability by others in personal flaws. On rare occasions, however, exceptional individuals open doors to strange they didn't know they had. This feat represents a heightened connection to the Force previously unseen in a newly trained Jedi. This feat grants 14 additional Force points to the character's base total. Feat. Empathy. Síly. 3. Léčení. Force speed. Hej, konečně. This feat allows the Jedi to move very swiftly, pressing his or her body to its physical limits. For the duration of the effect, movement speed is doubled to limits escaped. Most of it under physical limitations will shoot or low. The duration of okay. Je to někde Force Persuade, vlastně... Kde to je? Affect Mind. Affect Mind enables the persuasive use of the Force. Once a Jedi has this power, extra options will appear in conversation as appropriate. Success is not guaranteed for extreme commands or if the target is stronger. The power does not affect droids. Ach jo, já to budu muset odebrat. Takhle, základní si nechám. Můžu přijat mobil, že? Je to já. Dominate. Tak, pro jistotu nevím totiž, jestli budu potřebovat. Teď to jsou bojový, teď to je hlavně pohybový a taky se to dobře používá v boji. Ale boj já nějak zvládnu. Když to dialogové možnosti, pokud by tam byla nějaká, kterou bych potřeboval. Většinou to dává temnou stranu. Většinou. Jej! Na levelování se lidržní teď koukat. Udělám pak naraz.
Ah, good. Now that you have selected your crystal, we shall begin the construction of your lightsaber.
Všichni koukají. Ups, je to naopak. Bum. Traditionally associated with the Jedi, the lightsaber is a devastating weapon difficult to master. Properties can vary with the type of the focus using crystals used. Tady to je vlastně barevnej, tady to jsou dodateční power. Energetický, který můžou mít vlastnosti toho meče. A semhle se stavit. Už to plikátovou obrazovka nevím, ale sere mě to. Asi grafická karta už exa. Ještě to vylepšíme. LP63 a já jdu spát. Loučí to s vámi. Světelný meč, nashledanou. Píp, 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 synchronizačně body.